Hello everyone, it's Matt back again with some Pokemon videos that no one gives a shit about, but apparently today we're gonna do a little bit of my collection review on something that might interest you. So we're gonna have two pile of cards right here, and today we're gonna be reviewing some of my collection. All right. They are the Waifu collections. So not sure if you'd be keen to actually, know a little bit more about them. But you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead because, um, as you know, nowadays waifus have been taken over the internet for quite, a lot. So Weebos are being, you know, a lot more these days since the pandemic, and I thought this might be a video that's pretty much relevant, and at the same time thought you might want to check out some of my collection right here. So jumping right into my waifu collection, we're starting off with the Karen right over here. So basically I'm just gonna tell you how much I bought this for. 30 ringgits. It's not a lot back then. I don't know what it's worth at the moment, but I think it is for quite a fair bit since waifu prices have sort of like soared up quite a lot. And seeing Karen as my first introduction, she's a blue-haired, waifu. Truth be told, I don't really know much about Pokemon, but this is one of them that I really like. And really not much to say about her except for that arch though. Yeah. All right. So that's my first collection, and maybe some flex over here. Xenia is one of them that I got for like 50 ringgits. Whopping 50 ringgits back then for a full art is actually, you know, it's not that cheap or expensive per se, but I think Xenia is a lot more at the moment since Dragon Majesty is quite a it's quite a niche and special set. So she's coming in second for me, for an introduction, just because I love the little fangs that she has. Um, I won't say this is much of a waifu for everybody, but yeah, she's coming in second. Over here at the moment is the waifu from Sword and Shield, Oleana. The moment Sword and Shield came out, I was like, apart from Marnie, I can't think about anybody I really wanted for a full art. But when Oleana came out for was that set Rebel Clash? I instantly wanted this Queen Bee. Look at her looking at you like you're an inferior being, and she's like having this superior outlook overall. Absolutely love that stunning dress and that phone. So she's coming in on my third introduction. Fourth over here is Cynthia, and this is Outer Prism, if I'm not mistaken. Hands getting a little tired. I got this for a whopping 300 ringgits off a bid, which I thought I was gonna lose anyway. But of course, um, the fire came out once I, played with it, and what I meant was she was up for a bid starting from 1 ringgit, and I thought I was gonna lose it regardless of how much I put. But apparently, it kind of just stopped at 300. So, I mean, it's still a good buy. I mean, Cinia is for those who have been collecting Pokemon for a long time right now, she is definitely one of them waifus and a very strong trainer, knowing that she owns Garchomp and all. That's as far as I know much about Cinia, honestly. Coming in fifth is Lucimin. This is the first full art that I ever gotten, and it's practically the first card that's gotten me to start collecting waifu full arts and any kind of full arts for that matter. It so Lucimin has this how do I say, alluring look that just sort of wanted to get you sucked into the void of Nihiligo. And something about this card is just the whole colors all formed in there is really getting you really wanting to own a piece of Lucimin, and I got this for £17 back in the UK. That's about 70 ringgits back then, but right now you can't really get it for the price it once was. Obviously, for the reason that she is one of the peak waifus and whatnot. Coming in number 6 is Mama Mitsuba. This is absolutely new at the time I'm filming this. I got this for 120 ringgits, although people are selling them for like 100. Once again, this is one of a bit that, I thought I wasn't gonna win, but, apparently 120 is as far as what this card is worth at the moment. And I know a lot of people are still holding on to them, so it's really worth 100 at the moment. But looking at this whole artwork and how this promo stands out, I believe it's gonna go to a lot more higher than what it is today. And after all, she is pretty, I don't really want to say much about it, but yeah, she's definitely a waifu. Number 7 coming in is Sabrina's Suggestion. Absolutely love her, and how they you know, sort of just redrawn this artwork of her, looking absolutely mystically powerful, gazing at you really fierce, and it's not somebody you wanna take on any time of the day just because she's looking absolutely strong and with the green hair and all that. But I absolutely love that gaze and that arch though. Feels like I've not much to say about them, but I just really want to show them off. And coming in is Lucimin in the normal version. Absolute mama right here. How she's showing off her hand, looking at you with the whole blissful look. Yeah, I mean, like I very much prefer like the evil version of Lucimin, but yeah, this is as good as it gets. I mean, she's the mother of Lily, all right, and of course, my favorite of the waifus at the moment, Nessa. Yeah, she's a total package at the moment with the whole blue eyes and how do I say this? I mean, I like the gym trainer outfit. It gives her a pretty sporty look, and with that whole gesture at the moment right now, it's just making me you know really want to get to know her in actual life. So these are like my 9 waifus that I own, and if you're wondering what's in the pile, I'm gonna call that the FBI pile, because that's the one that's getting really spicy in the full art, because there is going to be a lot of expensive, like way more expensive full art than these, but they aren't going cheap, because I bought a lot of these. Like for Nessa, I bought them for like 180 ringgits. Oh, sorry, 160. I don't think it's still worth that much now, thinking that Vivid Voltage is still ongoing. But once this sells out, I mean, like, come on. You're gonna tell me you're gonna resist her like that? Gee. By the way, I'm filming through my phone, so quality is kind of shit at the moment. But as I said, we're going through the FBI pile list. Starting, oh, come on. I just ruined it. Oh, well, this isn't actually not a full art. This is a Clefairy. The main point right here being is that Lily is right over here. So, really absolutely love this card. And if it's not apparent enough, this is a Indonesian version. So yeah, if you do understand Indonesian, because Malaysia and Indonesia is pretty quite close when it comes to the language. But moreover than said, this is a very special piece. I got it for 30 ringgits. It's probably not worth much since it is in a foreign language, but when Lily's in there, eventually it'll come to a collection piece that people do want. Next over here is Green's Exploration. Um, Something about this card from Unbroken Bonds is that she has this really cute lolly look, and it's not really something I know it's a pretty strong card to have in a deck, although I don't play it, but it's something it's just someone from the set that I really want. So I got her, but she's not as desirable than most cards that I have in my full art collection. But I mean, how do we say this? Still one of them to actually be in the set. Now, this one coming in is a true FBI situation. Poker Kid, absolutely cute girl inside this EV costume. They managed to make a card like this that is absolutely desirable for Weebos, as you can tell. A girl, a small size girl that has some sort of, I don't know, mature look, and that eyeliner sort of gives out the vibe that, most Weebos like it. So that being said, kind of just shows that I have a little bit of Weebo element inside myself. And coming in right over here is Marnie. Yeah, she's literally the chase card for Sword and Shield, and we're just waiting for the latest Marnie that's gonna come out of I don't know what set, because everybody thought it was gonna come out of Shining Face by G. Just look at her, gorgeous looking piece of art, and of course people are gonna call me out on that FBI shenanigan. After all, she is, I don't know, what, 14 or something. You know what, correct me if I'm wrong. And of course right here I have a Mandarin version of the Acerola. This is the Taiwan set, and I really wanted the one from the English set. I can't remember which set it was from, but yeah. Somebody just told me that, you gotta go and get this alternate art version because, after all, she is the ghost trainer, and this one really just tells it all with that whole mouth looking like that. So, um, it's a really nice art variant, of course, with the whole background being, cute and spooky at the same time. Absolutely gets everybody on their toes. So over here is another Lily Full Force that's coming out of Cosmic Eclipse. I haven't got her when she was priced at 60 ringgits. I did got her now at 130, and it's probably 300 at the moment. So any card of Lily at the moment is really expensive. She's one of those chase lollies. Um, Pardon me if I'm really just, being this full or something. I don't know. I don't know the right words to describe him, but if I have to describe him for a general view, that would be it. This is probably the best card. When I see her, I really told myself that I need to get her someday when the price is low, but it never gotten low. Because the first time I see this card, it was like 50 US dollars, and I was like, people pay this much for a full art series? Yeah, and then after all, it did came up to like $200 several months. Well, from the time that I bought this, it was several months later that waifu cards absolutely exploded, and of course the holy grail, that is Lily, looking back with the hat right behind. This is printed in two language, which is in Japanese and Mandarin itself. I don't have the Japanese one because that's worth like 10 or 100 times more than what this is. At the time of filming it, well, to my remembrance, this was sold for like 1,600 ringgits. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's probably worth a lot more right now since you don't really get a secret rare version of Lily looking at you like that. So serene. So yeah, this is my holy grail. I wish I could make much more of a commentary, but this is as much as I could do at the moment. So yeah, stay tuned.